Hello friends, today we will study adjectives. In previous video we have discussed nouns, so today we will study adjectives. Adjectives are the words that are used to describe a noun. They are used to point out a person, animal, or an entity. They are used with the noun names to tell their quality or their number. We use adjectives in English grammar because sometimes a noun is itself is very has a very general idea and can hardly point out things the speaker wants to tell. So that is why we use adjectives in a sentence. So let us discuss about the attributive adjectives and predicative adjectives. As the word attribute demonstrates that it is going to describe an attribute of something or some entity, some person. So for example, he is a sincere friend. Now, in this sentence, sincere is the attribute of friend, so it is attributive adjective. Predicative adjectives are mostly used along with verbs like is, and they mostly come after linking verbs. So they function as a predicate in a sentence. For example, the boy is handsome. This is handsome here is predicative adjective. Now these are the kinds of adjective. First one is adjective of quality. As the word shows quality, they are used to describe quality of a person or a thing or some entity. For example, he is a noble man. This is a great coat. Now, noble and great describe the quality of a person and a thing. So they are adjective of quality. They are also known as descriptive adjectives and proper adjectives. The next one is adjective of quantity. Now they show how much of the things are meant. Like I ate some rice, he showed much patience. Now these words like some, much, little, enough, all, they are describing a quantity of something. So they are known as adjective of quantity. We can also relate them with the adjective of number. Mostly adjective of number are used um with the concrete nouns, and the adjective of quantity are used with abstract, I mean uncountable nouns. So like you have abstract nouns and uncountable nouns, like you have no sense. Now this in this sentence, no functions as an adjective of quantity. And a sentence like some boys are clever. Now boy is a person. They can be, they are countable nouns, they can be counted. So they are, this is known as an numeral adjective. New In numeral adjective, and we also call them the adjective of number, we show that how many persons or things are meant. Like I ate 5 bananas, and we tell about numbers. Now these numbers are classified into two types, that are cardinals and ordinals. 1, 2, 3 are cardinals, and first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth are ordinals. uh, Another thing is that these cardinals and ordinals are classified under definite numeral adjectives. So these adjective of number or numeral adjectives are of three kinds. The first one is a definite numeral adjective, which are cardinals and ordinals. Then we have indefinite numeral adjective, in which number is not defined, like some, many, all, few. These are the adjectives of number, indefinite numeral adjectives. And the third one is distributive numeral adjectives. They refer each one of the number, like each boy must take his turn, neither accusation is true. So these are the distributive numeral adjectives. The next one is demonstrative adjectives. They point out the persons or thing, how many persons or things are meant. Words like This, that, these, and those are mostly used in demonstrative adjectives. Like, I saw that boy carrying a book with a blue cover. So, in this sentence, that serves as a demonstrative adjective. And the way you also use that in order to show comparison, that this boy is stronger than Tom. So, so the words like this, that are used as a demonstrative adjectives. The next one is interrogative adjectives. Now these interrogative adjectives mostly have question wh words like what, which, whose. Like, what manner of man is he? Whose book is this? Now these sentences, these interrogative sentences are um, can be classified as interrogative adjectives. The next one is emphasizing adjectives. They are, as the word emphasize shows, that they are used to focus on something and emphasize on something. For example, I saw the man with my own eyes. Now, on serves as emphasizing adjective. Mind your own business. Now, in these sentences, on serves as emphasizing adjective. The next one is exclamatory adjectives. Exclamatory adjectives mostly have exclamation marks at their end. Like, I can give a textual example from the book Arms and the Man, written by George Bernard Shaw. When there was Bluntschli who was leaving Raina because of the time. After proposing her, Sergius says, "What a man!" So, what a man, and there is an exclamation mark. So, this exclamation mark is mostly used with exclamatory adjectives. Now, the next one is that how adjectives are formed. They are formed from nouns, from verbs, and from adjectives themselves. So, from the nouns, for example, we add suffix like ish, ful, some, and less in order to make a noun an adjective. For example, boy, boy can be boy is a noun, and boyish is a adjective. Care is a noun, and careful is an adjective. Trouble is a noun, and troublesome is adjective. Shame is a noun, and shameless is an adjective. So by adding suffix, we can turn a noun into an adjective. We can also make adjectives from verbs, like adding less, ive, uh, and able. For example, tire is a verb. We can turn it into an adjective by adding less, tireless. And then talk to talkative, um, move to movable. These are the verbs that can easily be turned into adjectives. Now we can also form adjectives from adjectives, like tragic to tragical, whole to wholesome, black to blackish, white to whitish, and sick to sickly. So these words can easily be turned into an adjective. Now we will discuss the comparison of adjectives. Now there are three degrees of adjective. There are positive, comparative, and superlative degrees of adjective. Let us see a few sentences. Tom is a rich boy. John is richer than Tom. And Kim is richest of all. So these are the three sentences. Now, rich, richer, richest are the degrees of adjective. Rich is a positive degree, richer is a comparative degree, and richest is the superlative degree of adjective. There are we can take other examples like um, uh, of degrees of adjective, like clever, cleverer, cleverest, weak, weaker, weakest, tall, taller, tallest, large, larger, largest. Then we can also add more and most in order to make a comparative and superlative degree of adjective, like beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. And sometimes these adjectives are compared irregularly, like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, little, less, least, much, more, most. So in this way, degrees of adjectives are formed. Now we will discuss the position of adjectives. Adjectives, sometimes they are used in one position. Like we use adjectives in both position, both before a noun or after linking verb, but few adjectives can go in one position but not in another. Like we can take some examples like be careful crossing the main road. Now in this sentence, main is an adjective. The only problem is I have got no money. Now the only means the word only serves as an adjective in this sentence. So adjectives can be placed in many positions. Sometimes they are placed before a noun, or sometimes after a noun. For example, these sometimes adjectives are like used to give an attribute before a noun, like a king Lear, a heartless king who only wanted um, his praise from his daughters. Then we can see in poetry, adjectives are mostly placed after noun, like the sentence "Children, dear, was it yesterday?" So in this sentence, dear serves as an adjective and it is placed after a noun, children. So they are placed for emphasis, like we have discussed. So they can be placed in different positions, and we can add so many adjectives as we want in a sentence. It depends on us how much adjectives do we want to add in a single sentence. Next one is correct use of adjectives. Now, for example, there are adjectives like some, any, each, every, little, a little, the little. Now, there is a difference in using these adjectives in a sentence. Like some is used when when sometimes you it is used in questions which are really offer, request, or they want they expect an answer of yes. Will you have some ice cream? Now you are offering someone an ice cream. And any is used after if in an affirmative sentence. I hope if you need any help. So in this sentence, any is used differently. So now if we discuss about each and every, even though they have a similar meaning, but each is used in speaking of two or more things, and every is used when we are speaking about more than two things. So for example, every seat was taken, and each one of these chairs is broken. So they are used differently. Now if we discuss about little, a little, and the little, there is a use of article. Little, little has a negative meaning. It is mostly used in a negative connotation. He showed little concern for his nephew. A little is used when you are not talking about something, some though not much, like it has a positive meaning. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing, and the little is used uh, when but means like you can say the little information he had was not quite reliable, means not much. It is used in order to define not much. Now we will discuss the order of adjective in a sentence. Like first of all, we place in our opinions. So, in order of adjectives, we place our opinions first, like how good, wonderful, nice, great. Words like these words are mostly used. Then we discuss about the size of a thing, whether the thing is small, large, long, short, or tall. Then we give some other qualities like famous, soft, wet, to a noun. Then we discuss about its age, whether it's new or old. Then we discuss its color, then origin, that from where it belongs to, whether American or British or Australian. And then we discuss about the material of a thing, that it is made of, whether of iron or a stone or copper, plastic, gold. Then we discuss about its type, that whether it's electric or something like this. And then we discuss the purpose of thing. For example, small white car, attractive old building, famous Italian opera singer. Now in all these sentences, like phrases, we can see adjectives are defined in their order. So like attractive old building, we are talking, giving our opinions. Then we are talking about its age. Then we are placing a noun at the end. Then famous Italian opera singer, that we can see that famous is the opinion, then Italian is a nationality or origin, or opera is a type. And then we are discussing about its singer, who is which is a noun. That is all about adjectives. If you found my video interesting, like my video and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.